Hi, this is Allegra Houston, and thank you for joining me for the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week. Every Saturday, we host a Zoom, and people Zoom in from all over the world, 6 continents so far. And if you would like to do that, you are absolutely invited. Just join our mailing list at imaginativestorm.com, and you will get a reminder email every Saturday morning with the Zoom link, which you can also find in the footer at imaginativestorm.com. We've been doing this for over 5 years now, and we're still going strong. So here is how we do it. We choose a prompt in advance, usually an image, and we put it up on the screen for 2 minutes. And we ask everyone on the call to make a list of words, just whatever words pop into your head as you look at this image, write them down in a list, not joined up writing, a list of words, or maybe short phrases, 3 or 4 words like who goes there, or never on Sunday, or whatever it might be. And do that by hand. We very much encourage you to do this entire session by writing with pen on paper, not using a computer. It really does make a difference. And if you would like to know more about why it makes a difference, you can check out the blog post at imaginativestorm.com. You'll find it easily enough. It's called The Spark of Life Goes Through the Hands. So I will put the image up on the screen now. For 2 minutes, I will do the timing, and you write your list of words. After everyone has made their personal list, we go around the Zoom room and we ask everyone to contribute one item, a word or a short phrase from their list to the group list. And that group list functions as a kind of collective imagination. You can use these words for inspiration as you write, or not, as you like. But they're there for everyone to use. They're kind of gift that we give each other, in a way, an imaginative gift. So here is today's list, so that you will have it too. You can write these words down as I say them. That there is value in that, but if you miss some, don't worry about it. We'll put the list up again during the 10-minute writing time. AI, through the veil, birthday, tree with eye, gold finger, depth, nature looking at me, nature knows, labyrinth, maybe a rabbit, take the red eye, can it create life, gently held, silver and gold, goldfinch, transparent desire, negative hold, eye sight, eye of the beholder. There's quite a lot of play with words, playing on words in that list. So feel free to do that yourself if you like. We don't really have any rules about what you will do in the 10-minute writing time, which is coming up next, other than we strongly encourage you, as I said, to write by hand. But you can write fast or slow, long or short, coherent or incoherent, poetry or prose, whatever kind of comes to you. So that's the idea, to let it come to you. Let your imaginative intelligence take the lead rather than your rational intelligence. Your rational intelligence is sitting there going, well, what should I write? What should I write? What would a good writer write? Which word should I start with? Lots of mental chit chat. Your imaginative intelligence, if you just sort of, kind of almost unfocus your eyes and let your imaginative intelligence roam over the two lists, your personal list and the group list, you'll kind of hook into one word or phrase that is somehow intriguing and start there. You don't have to return to the lists at all if you don't want to, or you might pull lots of words from the lists, or you might play around with some of the words on the list. Whatever your imagination feels like doing, that is the right thing to do. So I'll start the 10 minutes now. Something now exists in the world that didn't exist before. It only took you 10 minutes. And often we find that people think, it wasn't that great. I don't know. I'm not that happy with it this week. But then they read it aloud and discover more spark, more pep, more verve, more originality, more excitement in what they wrote. And that comes from reading your work aloud. That's what we always do on Saturdays. We go into breakout rooms. So we have an audience of maybe 5 or 6 other people, and we read what we wrote aloud. The lovely thing about reading aloud is that you can improvise as you read, and I totally encourage you to do that if you feel like it, but you can't really edit. So you're not looking for what's wrong. What's happening is that you're more focused on what you like, or what inspires you to improvise, what has energy. And that easily, enjoyably, with no conscious effort, pushes you towards what you like best in your writing, which is usually what is most original, most unlike anyone else. Often when we try to write well, we try to write like writing that we think is written well, which pretty much by definition was written by somebody else. So then you wonder, why doesn't this sound like me? Well, that's why. But when you take this method, the imaginative storm method, and you throw caution to the winds and you just write for 10 minutes and then you read it aloud, you're pushing yourself toward your best writing. So put me on pause now and read what you wrote aloud. I hope you did that. It doesn't matter whether you have an audience or not. It's nice to have an audience. They'll reflect back to you what they liked about your writing. But if you don't have one, that's fine. Your most important audience is you. And your most important gauge is your own body responding with pleasure to what you like in your writing. But if you would like other people to read what you wrote, we have a way that you can do that. We have a platform called Circle, and we've posted all 5+ years worth of these weekly prompts on there. And you can then attach what you wrote in a comment, as many of our regular writers do. And other people can like or reply to that comment with what they found interesting, intriguing, zesty about your writing. So here's how you get to the Circle. Go to imaginativestorm.com and click on Community. You will see Imaginative Storm Circle. So you click on that, share your writing, no criticism, just appreciation. You can click on the image or on the button, and it will take you to the circle. You will have to sign in. If you haven't been there before, you will have to sign in with a username and a password. It's also free. And then click on Prompt of the Week. And under Prompt of the Week, you will see all of these prompts, almost 5 years worth. So you'll be able to work with any of those if you so choose. But I will click on today's. Here we have it. After I have finished this video, via link here, join us on YouTube. You will see the image. You will see the word list. And then you will see what people wrote and what people commented on what people wrote. Sometimes people read what they wrote and upload the recording, as Stuart did here. And Regina gave hers a title. Not everybody does. And as you see, it's really very straightforward. You can like and reply to other people. And then if you would like to post what you wrote, you just click here in what are your thoughts, and you write, these are my thoughts, whatever you wrote to the prompt, and click post. And you're done. And I should also credit the image. It's called Eye and Leaf, amazingly enough, by Chiara Ambrosio. And I found it on the website called Morbid Anatomy, which is really fantastic website for images of this kind of weird kind. So while you're at imaginativestorm.com, please do check out our other offerings for writers, books, self-paced courses, online workshops, in-person retreats. We just come back from La Veta, Colorado, where we did a retreat at the Estelle Center, which is really why this video is going up rather late. I'm not actually making it on the Saturday because I did the call on the Saturday and then rushed back downstairs to join our retreat crowd, which my creative collaborator, James Nave, was facilitating the session for the first part of the morning that week. So we do some retreats together, we do some retreats separately, and you can find out all about them at imaginativestorm.com. Thank you for joining me.